And this audience includes some folks who might aspire to be a songwriter or a performer. What advice would you give them, especially what should they focus on in preparing and building their capacity?
I think the first thing I would say is figure out why you want to create something, whether it's a soundtrack or a lyric or a song and a lyric or a whatever. Why are you doing it, you know? I know a lot of people who do it just for the money, and that's okay. I mean, you can make a lot of money doing it. And I know people who never, ever consider money whatsoever. They do it because they love the feeling of starting with a blank piece of paper and at the end of the day having this beautiful thing that they can share with people. So motivation, you know, why are you doing it? And you may not even know yet. I don't know. I didn't know in the beginning. I just knew I enjoyed it. And but I'll say this: it doesn't matter really what reason you choose. If you then go into it completely and wholly with everything you got. We hear enough clever, manipulated wordplay, that kind of stuff. I think what the world is yearning for, as far as I can tell, and I'm out in the world a lot doing this, I think people want to hear stuff from the heart. It's not as available as some of the other stuff that just comes across the airwaves. And I realize that the internet is there. If you want to search, it's there, it's available, but most of us are so busy that we don't have time to just search for that song that's going to move us. Just be truthful. Just be truthful with yourself and with your audience, and this songwriting is a real opportunity for you to leave something. You guys are young now, and you're not thinking about it probably that much, but it's an opportunity to leave something behind that can live forever. And it's an opportunity it's sort of like the paintings on the cave walls that the old cavemen left, you know. These are our cave paintings. 1,000 years from now, somebody will listen to one of your songs and go, wow, that's how they used to feel back then. That's what they used to say to each other back then. What is that thing they're talking about? Love. Must have been a cool thing. They all were talking about it. I don't know. I just, it can be so very rewarding. It's so much fun. Rewards you never even dreamed of. You know, I've played, over the years now, I look back and I've played for my friend's wedding, and I played for his daughter's wedding, and then I played for their daughter's wedding, and then I played at the funeral of the friend that I played for his wedding. And every one of those is an honor. It's a gift that I who knows what to give a person, and if you can give them a song, they cherish it, and then you get to have that feeling of done something good and decent. I feel like I'm preaching now, but this is my religion.
Yeah.
It really is.
I understand. Well, I want to thank our audience, especially the students, for being here. And I would like to ask you once again to thank our guests. Verlon Thompson.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Would you close us out with one more song?
Yeah, this song came to my mind as I was preaching there. This is a song I close a lot of my shows with. It's not my song, and it's not one of Guy's songs. It's actually one of Guy Clark's wife's songs, which totally made him mad. Because Guy said he said, I used to roll up my sleeves every day and go down in that workshop of mine, and I'd write the best songs I could, and I barely made it through, you know. And Susanna stumbles into the kitchen one day in her nightgown and writes a million-seller. But there's a reason it's a million-seller. Her and Richard Lee wrote this, and it kind of goes with what I was saying here at the end. When I was a young man, my daddy told me a lesson he learned a long time ago. He said, if you want to have someone to hold on to, you're gonna have to learn to let go. You got to sing like you don't need the money, and love like you'll never get hurt. You got to dance like nobody's watching. You gotta come from the heart if you want it to work. Now there's just this one thing that I keep forgetting. When everything is falling apart in life and in love, you know we need to remember there's such a thing as trying too hard. You got to sing like you don't need the money, and love like you'll never get hurt. And you got to dance like nobody's watching. You gotta come from the heart if you want it to work. Everybody sing like you don't need the money, and love like you'll never get hurt. And you got to dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching. You gotta come from the heart if you want it to work. Come from the heart. And y'all have tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Schreiner University and all the songwriters. I appreciate y'all listening to me and putting up with me. If you want it to work.